Yes, people. What's going down? First, let me get this out the way. A little sponsorship. If you ever need a good stream, clear activities where you can create a new, good, a lovely, expiring video for your audience, check out StreamYard. Look at the description and you will see how to get there. And you can also get a discount. You use what I got. Use what I got. And you get a discount. How about that? And also, before we get started, to the T, uh-huh. Before we get started, I would like for you guys to go and order some Bear Creamy Shea Butter. Order you some. Uh-huh. Order you some. 2 ounces, $5. 4 ounces, $10. And the money go to a real good cause. Yes, it does. And the money goes to a real good cause. Today, people, we're going to do something different. We're going to check something different out. We're going to do something that ain't nobody doing right now. We're going to give you some good stories. We're going to give you some of them great stories. We're going to give you some of them clubhouse stories. It goes down. And nobody leaves alive. Yes. Man, so I'm going to go back to 2018 where I first started recognizing Clubhouse. And I started getting on. Oh my God. Clubhouse is a very, very busy individual place. A lot of things go down. It gets down. Nobody leaves alive at Clubhouse. And there's a couple of particular individuals that it was one story that I stick to, but every week, you guys, I'm gonna bring y'all a Clubhouse get down, and I'm telling you, nobody leaves alive. So in 2018, that's why I got up on Clubhouse and I started tripping it out and, start going into people, different rooms, elevation of my ears, getting into different areas in the United States, all in New York, Chicago, LA, Texas, just different areas. And a few stuck with me. So I'm gonna get down to one of those stories that stuck with me. But y'all go check out Clubhouse, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna bring you these immaculate stories. Now, on the West Coast, in the entertainment business, you have one that's just spotting up the internet, which is Whack 100. He is known as the exposer. I'm gonna tell you business. If you ain't gonna tell it, he's gonna tell it. Is that telling? I thought snitching was when you tell it on something that can cause somebody some type of turmoil, whether it's jail time, whether it's whether it's bodily harm, whatever. So I'm going back and forth in these rooms, and I'm checking out Whack 100 room. I'm seeing all the chaos and the commotion. I'm like, wait a minute, these some grown men in here. This is why our youngsters is really acting crazy, because the adults is acting crazy. Then I hopped in, and I'm wondering, all these. You got Percy, you got Whack, you got all these entertainers, all these rappers and stuff that Whack, what I'm saying, produce or no manage or whatever. You got all them coming into the room, and then you step over there to so-called the HIPUK, Kitapik, Little Man Tazariot. You have all these rooms that you can attach to, and you can get some crazy stories out of there. Okay, so I'm wondering, they going back and forth. This brother Snow out of New York. Let me just say the East Coast. I don't know exactly if he's out of New York or not. Let me just say the East Coast. Okay. That room with Snow, they talking about snitches, they talking about Jim Jones, they talking about 50, they talking about back in the days, they talking about Run DMC, what happened to Jam Master Jay, you know what I'm saying? What happened to the what's his name? Hey Young World, Slick Rick. So these rooms, that's really just, if you go in there and you just pay attention to it, you'll know what's going on in the streets and where all the money is going and where all the entertainment and what they're doing and how they doing and what they doing with the money and who's getting the money. You'll find out. Oh, yes, you would. You will find out. And I found out. So we're gonna go back to Whack Room on Percy. I remember a female. Okay. They was talking about Alpo, right? And there was this one brother that came in there. Yeah, I'm telling you, everybody in this room didn't told. Everybody in this room got a Fed case that they didn't told something on. That's when I heard about Stutterbox. I don't know. See, none of these rooms. What I'm saying is secondhand, so don't take this as truth. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I heard. So this is gossip. Yes, it is. This is gossip. We gonna gossip. So don't take me as true. You know, you go in these rooms and you hear, and you gonna hear what I hear, and you decide. I'm not telling you that it's true, and I'm not telling you that it's not true. I'm just telling you it's some good. It's some juicy, juicy good. And this is a juicy, juicy good one for you. Uh-huh. This is a juicy, juicy good one. Okay. Percy just left and said Whack was talking about the Whack Room, not Whack 100 itself, but Whack Room was talking about Snow. Snow just got a $4 million deal on a movie or something. And Snow was over there going over the movie. Okay, then when the brother came back and said Whack Room was talking about him, then they got on the juicy. They got on the people that's telling. They start pointing out people. They start pointing out Rack. They start pointing out Stutterbox. They start pointing out Big U. They start pointing out what was his name? Rick Ross. They just start pointing out brothers, right? But they pointed out this one brother that was in the room and they made him tell his story. Okay. It was this brother from Detroit. I forgot his name. But those that was in the room, they'll remember. This is the coldest thing I ever seen somebody do in the game. You know, the offsets of doing what they have to do, doing how they have to do, you know what I'm talking about in GTA. This story is crazier than that, than GTA. Okay, this brother was running from New York to Detroit, He was running cocaine. I think that's what it was. It was that thing with that white girl. And he got caught. So by him moving so much, of course they're going to come in and offer him. Look, you do what you do, I do what I do, and nobody do nothing. I'm putting a case on all you. This is what they come at him with. You do what you do, we do what we do, and nobody do nothing. Look how they doing. So he say, okay. But, they caught like, I think it was like 12 kilograms of flour in GTA to make some cake. And they were going to make that, they were going to bake a good cake. But they couldn't bake the cake because the cake got overturned. Huh? Somebody took the cake. Who stole the cookie out of the cookie jar? So this is what he did. This brother said he worked with the FBI. He worked with the drug enforcement. He worked with them because he caught. He's facing 30 years. He's caught. So, so this is what he did. He said that he's going to go tell on somebody. So they let the package go. Let the package go. Continue to go. The package gets to his destination. But what he did, because they didn't surveillance him far as microphones and things like that, they just wanted that to go ahead and go so they can mark that deal done. So this is what he did. He went and got a smoker, dressed that smoker up, make that smoker look good, and took the smoker to the police and said, "This." I'm not going to even emphasize it. He set this smoker up to take the fall. Huh? That's how it goes down in Clubhouse. Now, this is a whole different level of snitching. I don't know what you call this telling, but it's telling. Scratch a lie, find a thief. This is telling. Scratch a lie, find a thief. And this is a whole different level of telling. This is really scratch a lie, find a thief. You're going to dress up a man that's already struggling with his life on some drugs. So you won't go face the 30 years because you the one that's bringing him the drugs. You get busted for bringing him the drugs. And instead of you getting the 30 years, you're going to give the 30 years to him. Man, I hope you fire up the hell that you're going to ride in. I hope you the one that put the lighter fluid on the fire where you going. We ain't going to have that. No. That is a different type of level of snitching. Mm-hmm. That's over there. See, but next time, listen, this is a story that happened, I think, in like 2020. But the stories from now on, I'm giving names. I'm searching. As a matter of fact, I'm finna go download Clubhouse right now, and either tonight or tomorrow, I'm going into, WAC 100 got them good old rooms. You can get some good old stories out of Wax. You can get some good old stories out of, I don't know if Snow still have his. But I'm finna bring you some Clubhouse get downs. And I'm telling you, it doesn't matter who you are. No one leaves alive. So peace and love, people. Thank you guys for coming and enjoying the afternoon with the bear. This is WipeDown Podcast.